All right, man. Game 7 is upon us. Miami Heat, 8 seeded at Boston, second seeded for the NBA Finals, and to get a chance at competing against Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray's Denver Nuggets. And man, this series has been full of up and downs. Everyone knows the Miami Heat was just completely dominating, shaming, ridiculing, literally, the Boston Celtics. Jimmy Butler was over there laughing on the court, stealing celebrations, taking his shirt off in press conferences, like just having a blast, right? And everyone wanted to blow up the tandem of me included, actually. JT and JV, fire Coach Missoula, and now here is Boston. Series tied 3-3 with an amazing chance of making the finals in back-to-back seasons. And man, before we even get into this video, I just wanted to talk about that Derrick White play once again because it's so amazing for me that as the inbounder, a lot of times you inbound the ball and when the shot goes up for the buzzer beater, you don't chase, you don't do nothing. You just stand there and hope that it goes in, right? It almost felt like he knew once he passed it to Marcus Smart, like, hell no, he's not about to make that. The way you ran to the boys and caught that ball and still made it is insane. And on the Boston Celtics side, it's like, why is it always Marcus Smart that takes the game winners, man? Against Philly, it was the same stuff. Now here he goes again, one more time, man. I know they took away Jason Tatum, but it's always Marcus Smart. And he's not scared to shoot them too. He will put them up. He has yet to make one though. But yeah, this video is about our picks for the game 7. It looks over. It looks like history will happen. And at this point for the Boston Celtics, it just feels like it's meant to be. And I ain't gonna lie, if they were to actually go through, I might take them to the finals. It's not even on no basketball play or nothing, but it's literally like it feels meant to be. They are so lucky that it's actually annoying. But yeah, shout out to the Celtics for keeping on fighting, man. But the Miami Heat will have a chance. Here's why. The Celtics have been 500 in like the last 2 years at home in the playoffs. And the Heat were able to beat the Celtics at home twice this series. So you have that. Now they on both sides, the emotional recovery that both teams will have to undergo will be tremendous. Because for obvious reasons, the Heat, like, it's just such an heartbreaking loss, man. You lose like that. A game you weren't even supposed to win in the first place, but you still get a chance with literally 3 seconds left on the shot clock to be up 1, and all you need is one stop, and you can't come up with it. It's heartbreaking. But even on the Celtics side, if you look at the way they reacted, I've seen some clips about Jason Tatum in the locker room, and it felt like they actually won Game 7, and I can't blame it. When you are able to pull off a win like that, like they thought they were going home. Like once Marcus Smart put that up and missed, I know in their head it was like, man, it's over. We're going home. And the fact that they had to wait for the ref to review the call and everything, like, I feel them. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at them if they felt like, yo, like, it's over. Like, we won the championship, actually, emotionally. So they will have to come back down and focus. But eventually, I like the Celtics in this game because they just came off shooting their worst percentage from 3 all year long and still were able to win. And we all know how reliant, around the 3 the Celtics are. It just seems that they figured out a way to guard Jimmy Butler by switching off, Jason Tatum and Derrick White. They're doing an amazing job. And yeah, I know that he ended up the game with 15 points in the fourth quarter, but man, they held the man to 3 for 19 shooting. So I like the Celtics just off of those two things alone. And, obviously, if we mention the fact that they are home, the crowd in the Game 7 will be into it. If the Celtics are able to throw the first punch, it's going to be hard, very hard, on the Heat to actually keep their head high and keep on fighting. That being said, I do not believe this will be a blowout like it was against the Sixers. I believe this one comes down to the wire, just like last season, just because, man, Jimmy Butler, I have too much respect to see him go out like that. Like after a no show like that in the previous game, Bam Adebayo can't be any worse either. But I think that eventually it's gonna be on the teammates not showing up just because of the heartbreak. Like a guy like Duncan Robinson, for example, the misses that he had in the fourth quarter, like I feel like this is just going to replay in his head the whole time. The guys like that, guys like Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, I do not trust them in that environment coming off such a heartbreak. But I believe Jimmy Butler will actually put up an insane game tonight and keep the game close, just of sheer pride and sheer will. But eventually it's not going to be enough. So I like the Celtics by like 5 or under 5 points. But I like the Celtics to actually go up and face up against Nikola Jokic in the finals. So yeah, this is my prediction for Game 7. Get in the comment section and give me yours. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.